What up, what up, what up? It's your boy BZ. And I want to take a minute to affirm that this is your year, if you decide it to be. That you're not the same person that you were last year. So what actions are you going to take this year to make 2023 your year? Like, I started back in September. I started working on this book really hardcore. Some life on life's terms happens. I got injured. I was trying to train to get back into the military. I fell short on that. I ended up in a psych unit for 15 days. I ended up really getting inside my head and having a lot of time to think. So I journaled that whole time. I didn't have any technology for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I was disconnected, and I used that time to get alone with myself, with my thoughts, with my goals and my dreams, and with God. And what came out of it was a really great product. So what you saw this morning, in my journal was raw depression. I wanted you to see it and feel it because that's where I was. But that wasn't where I stayed. I took massive determined action today. I ran 4 miles. I did 200 push-ups. I did about 40 pull-ups. I recorded that and I showed it to you. Okay? This is what it takes to be successful, is that feelings are not a fact, but you got to journal them sometimes to see where you're at in your head to get out of it. You know, I know in my heart of hearts that I'm not that person, that crazy psycho person that was in the hospital, but I needed to be there to be where I am now. And I thank that person for having the courage to stand up and ask for help and to reach out and to take the necessary actions that I needed to take to get the help that I needed. I'm trying to uncover a sealed adoption, and there's a long process to that. And many of you are not going to understand. Okay, a very small percentage of the human race actually understands what it's like to go 39 years of your life and not know anybody in your family. So if that's you, great. Comment in the comment section below so I know, so that we can connect. But if it's not you, please don't shoot shade and give me thumbs down. Like, understand, I'm fighting a really big battle. Okay, so what I wanted to share this message with you is to take small baby steps towards your future goal. You got to know where you want to go. I know exactly where I want to go as a motivational speaker. I've been doing this for 7 years now. If you go back on my YouTube channel and you look back, you can see the growth. And in the midst of it, I got divorced. Life came at me. I tried different careers, and I ended back up in the same driver's seat that I was 7 years ago. And now that I'm here, I'm in control of my destiny. So be in control of your destiny. Start right now and uncover the crazy inside of your head. Get it on paper. Identify what needs to change and change it. Change begins in identity. As my old mentor Eric Lofholm taught in his book, The System, you got to work on the inner game before you work on the outer game. And I see what a lot of you are doing is that you're seeing my outer game, but you're not understanding that the inner game, this 2023 started way back in September. And I started taking massive determined action on my book, Connect the Dots. I've got a lot of progress on that book. I'm pulling out a lot of the bullshit so that I can teach the proper critical thinking skills to prisoners and homeless people so that they can work on that inner game and change the outer game. And that's the lesson that I want to teach you, is that your inner game determines your outer game. So if you saw my journal entry and were like, what is going on? I wanted to share with you what it takes to change. And then I took massive determined action today, and I went out and I ran several miles, and I did several push-ups, and I did several pull-ups just to conquer those demons that were inside of my head, to get it out so I could have space to be one of the top motivational speakers in the world. Thank you so much for following along this journey, and I hope that I've given you some content that you can go out and crush your 2023. Stay hard. I love you guys. God still moves.